I wish to extend our sincere gratitude to His Excellency Dr. Emerson Dambuzo, President of the Republic of Zimbabwe and Chairperson of SADC, for convening this summit to receive the report of the virtual extraordinary SADC Organ Tracker Summit Plus of the 6th March 2025 on the prevailing security situation and humanitarian situation in the eastern part of the DRC, as well as review the mandate of the SADC mission in the DRC. I'd also like to offer sincere gratitude to the government and the people of Zimbabwe for the continued gracious hospitality extended to our delegation, all of us who are in Harare, Zimbabwe. The security situation in Eastern DRC is worrisome and continues to be a concern for the region. The attacks by M23 armed group against the DRC government forces, some DRC troops, and civilian populations, and the subsequent capture of various cities and towns in the area have resulted in the loss of lives and injuries and led to the sharp increase in internally displaced persons, forcing many people, particularly women, children, the elderly and disabled, to flee their homes. SADC strongly condemns the unwarranted attacks on innocent lives, innocent people by the rebel groups, and is resolute in standing in solidarity with our sister country to address the prevailing security challenges through relevant SADC structures. Your Excellencies, security situation is compounded by the blockade of main supply routes and the capture by M23 armed group of both Goma International Airport and Kavumu Airport in Bukavu. An urgent diplomatic intervention is therefore needed to open these airports and facilitate delivery of humanitarian assistance and allow SADC and its structures to find an immediate and workable solution for our mission. The invasion of the DRC territory by M23, their external supporters, along with the establishment of the de facto authorities and illegitimate parallel administration in some parts of the country, are serious violations of international law and a clear and unapologetic defiance of both the Nairobi and Luanda processes. As a region, SADC stands for the respect and respect of sovereignty, territorial integrity of the DRC. To this end, collective efforts are ongoing in line with the SADC Mutual Defense Pact 2003 to protect the people of the region against instability arising from the conflict and address security challenges in accordance with international. Your Excellencies, the report of the Extraordinary SADC Troika Summit consolidates the outcomes and recommendations of the following meetings. First, the Extraordinary Summit of Heads of State and Government held on the 31st January here in Harare, Zimbabwe, which directed the defense chiefs to review the mandate of SAMIM and report to the chair of the organ. Second, a joint summit of Heads of State and Government of the East African Community and SADC of the 8th February 2025 in Dar es Salaam, United Republic of Tanzania, which was convened to provide direction on the required measures to pacify a volatile security situation in Eastern DRC. Third, an extraordinary meeting of the Defense Subcommittee of the Organ Troika Plus 2 contributing countries and DRC of 20th February 2025, again held in Dar es Salaam to review the mandate of SAMI DRC. And fourth and lastly, a joint meeting of the EAC Chiefs of Defense Forces of 24th February in Dar es Salaam, where a securitization plan for Goma and DRC was developed. all these meetings stated above, in all these meetings, a recurring theme is that a lasting solution to peace in Eastern DRC can only be achieved through inclusive diplomatic efforts and dialogue among all state and state parties to the conflict, both military and non-military. The region, therefore, fully supports the call for the reopening diplomatic channels through existing frameworks of the Nairobi and Luanda processes. We trust that with our collective efforts, through the support of the international community, efforts to return the DRC to normalcy will bear fruit. I wish to highlight, Your Excellency, that the EAC SADC engagement process must be protected and nurtured. It is probably the only structure in recent times that has brought some level of trust for both the DRC and Rwanda, and hope to multiple stakeholders, namely SADC and EAC regions, African Union Peace and Security Council, the UN Security Council, and the international community. The two RECs must therefore jealously guard this structure and ensure it does not become another failed process. We must do everything in our power, as SADC especially, to ensure this structure achieves its objectives and that it remains credible, trusted, and free from blemishes. Even as it interacts with both Rwanda and Nairobi processes and with the African Union structures, the EAC SADC engagement process should be without reproach. In conclusion, I wish to thank Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, Chairperson of the SADC organ, who led the Extraordinary Organ Tracker Plus, for her unwavering commitment and leadership in promoting and consolidating peace, security, and stability in the SADC region. With these few remarks, Your Excellencies, allow me to humbly invite Chairperson of SADC, His Excellency Dr. Emerson Dambuzo Mnangagwa, President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, to address your meeting and officially open the extraordinary summit. I thank you. Merci beaucoup. Muito obrigado. Asante sana. Tatenda. Siago. Excellency.
Thank you. Your Majesty, King Mswati III, King of the Kingdom of Islam. Your Excellency, Mr. Rojulin,